Okay, so it's our ReAlign class. It is the deep stretch class. You need 2 towels. Okay, I'm just going to quickly run through the folding of the towels to make our bolster. So you're going to fold the towel in half lengthwise, and then all you're going to do is start from the top end, just rolling the towel. Now, some of you may have used 1 towel last week, and that gives you a really thin little bolster, and that's okay if this is your first class. However, if you want a thicker bolster and a deeper stretch, then you take a second towel, and once more, fold it lengthwise, and then all you need to do is roll over the second towel. So we have a nice thick towel bolster. Okay? So we're going to start in a seated posture, any comfortable seated posture. Just ensure that your sitting bones are making contact with the ground. Those are the sharp bones that when you sit on them, they actually hurt your fingertips. So I just want you to feel for those sitting bones and then ensure it's the sitting bones making contact with the ground. Then I want you to place your hands on your knees, rotate your shoulders back and down, engage your pelvic floor, engage your lower abs, that's the area below the belly button. In fact, we're going to divide the belly into 2, a line across the belly button is our dividing line. Everything below, I'm going to call the lower abs. And we're drawing the lower abs inwards and then move the belly button upwards. And when I say engage the abs, that's all that I mean. Draw the lower belly, area below the belly button inwards, and then draw the belly button upwards. So everything below the belly button tucked in, and then move the belly button up. And what you find is when you do that, you automatically sit up a little straighter. Now that you can feel the length of your back, I want you to move the crown of your head towards the ceiling. So just move the crown of your head upwards towards the ceiling. And as you do that, you'll feel all the muscles of the back lengthen. And as the muscles of the back lengthen, your entire vertebral column lengthens. Now maintaining that straight spine, just rotate your shoulders back and down once more. We're going to practice yogic breathing. There's a 3-phase breathing technique where we fill our lungs bottom up and we exhale top down. The way we do that is we're placing our hands on our upper belly. Now remember, everything below the belly button is lower belly. The area immediately above the belly button I'm going to refer to as the upper belly. So place your hands on the upper belly, and then as you start to inhale, expand, push out the upper belly, and turn your palms upwards. Slowly expand your chest, bottom to top, rib by rib if you can, all the way up to the collarbones. And once you get to the collarbones, we're engaging these muscles at the front of the neck. From the collarbone, all the way up the front of the neck to the back of the ear. All you're doing is lengthening the neck by engaging or lengthening this muscle upward from the collarbone to the back of the ear. Hold for a moment and then exhale, relax the muscle from the back of the ear all the way down to the collarbone. Start to contract the chest top to bottom, and then contract the upper abs to completely empty out your lungs. Once more, inhale, expand the upper belly, expand the chest bottom to top, rib by rib. Once you get to your collarbone, engage the muscles of the neck, collarbone all the way up the front of the neck to the back of the ear. Hold for a moment, and then exhale, relax the muscles of the neck, back of the ear, all the way down the front of the neck to the collarbone. Contract the chest top to bottom, and contract the upper abs. Once more, inhale, expand the belly, slowly expand the chest, bottom to top, rib by rib. Once you get to the collarbone, engage the muscles of the neck, collarbone all the way up the front of the neck, back of the ear. Hold for a moment, and then exhale, relax the muscles from the back of the ear all the way down the front of the neck to the collarbone. Contract the chest top to bottom, and contract the upper abs. Now we're bringing our hands on either side of the hips, palms facing upwards. We're going to practice yogic breathing 3 more times, but this time we're using our arms. So as you inhale, expand the belly as your hands come up. Slowly expand your chest, rib by rib. Try to move your hands in keeping with your ribs. And when you're in line with your shoulders, engage the muscles of the neck. From the collarbone all the way up to the back of the ear. Hold for a moment and begin to exhale. Relax the muscle from the back of the ear all the way down the front of the neck. Hands in line with shoulders. Start to contract the chest, top to bottom. And contract the upper abs to completely empty out your lungs. Now once more, inhale belly, chest, neck. And exhale, relax your neck. Contract your chest. Contract your belly. And for the final time, inhale belly, chest, neck. And then exhale, relax the neck. Contract the chest. Contract the belly. Bring your hands into prayer at the front of the chest. Take a deep breath in. And exhale to relax. We're now going to practice a little sequence, the moon salutation. We're going to be practicing 6 times. So there's 12 postures in the sequence. I'm going to give full instructions for the first 3 times we do it, and the second time just the inhalation and exhalation instruction. Now the only rule to the sequence is that every time you're moving forwards and upwards, you're inhaling, downwards, and back you're exhaling. The first round I'm going to give with full yogic breathing, and for those of you who know the yogic breathing, please do so. But if you don't know yogic breathing, then the only rule is forward and up, inhale, backwards and down is an exhale. So to start, we're coming into kneeling at the back of our mats. Big toes touch, heels fall apart. So when we sit back, we're sitting between our ankles, and there's absolutely no pressure at the front of the ankles. Now all we're doing is we inhale, as we've done before, expand the belly as your hands come up. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. Turn your palms forward. Exhale, relax the neck as you took forward from the hip. Contract your chest top to bottom, and by the time you get to your last stroke, hands on the ground. Contract the belly, forehead on the ground. Firmly push your palms into the mat. Inhale, expand the belly as your head moves forward. Expand the chest, engage the neck into striking cobra. Exhale, relax the neck as you bring your chin to ground. Contract your chest as you bring your chest to ground. And then contract your belly as you push your tailbone a little higher. 8 lung pose. Now inhale, expand the belly. Bring the hips to the ground. Expand the chest as the chest comes up. Engage the neck, taking your crown towards the ceiling. Exhale, relax your neck as you ground your toes. Contract your chest as knees come up. Contract your belly as you push your tailbone towards the ceiling. Downward dog. Now inhaling, bring your right leg forward into a lunge. Expand the belly, expand the chest, engage the neck. Exhale, ground the front foot. Drop the back knee. Engage your pelvic floor, engage your lower abs. Inhale, expand the belly as your hands come up. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. Crescent lunge. Exhale, relax your neck as your hands come down. Contract your chest. Contract your belly, hands on either side of the feet. Inhale, expand the belly as back knee lifts off the ground. Expand the chest as you straighten front leg. Engage the neck as you lengthen the spine, trying to get your chin to touch your shin. Exhaling back into downward dog. Relax the neck. Contract the chest. Contract the belly into your downward dog. Inhaling left leg forward into lunge. Expand the belly. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. Exhale, ground the front foot. Drop the back knee. Inhaling into crescent. Expand the belly. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. Exhaling back into your lunge. Relax the neck. Contract the chest. Contract the belly. Hands on either side of your feet. Inhale, expand the belly as your back knee lifts up. Expand the chest as you straighten front leg. Engage the neck, chin to shin. Exhaling, back into downward dog. Relax the neck. Contract the chest. Contract the belly. Inhaling into plank, expand the belly as your head moves forward. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. Use the air in your lungs to support your plank. Exhale. Relax the neck as you bring knees to ground. Adjust the feet so big toes touch, heels fall apart. Contract your chest as you push your tailbone towards your heels. Contract your belly as you bring your forehead to the ground. We're going to repeat. Inhale once more. Expand the belly as head and hands come up. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. Thunderbolt pose. We're moving back into child's pose. Relax the neck. Contract the chest. By the time you get to the last stroke, hands to the ground, contract the belly, forehead to the ground, child's pose. Inhaling into striking cobra. Expand the belly as your head moves forward. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. When your chest is in line with your palms, exhale, relax the neck, chin to ground. Contract the chest, chest to ground. Contract the belly, tailbone lifted. Atrium pose. Inhaling into cobra, expand the belly, belly to the ground. Expand the chest. Engage the neck, crown towards the ceiling. Exhaling into downward dog, relax the neck as you ground the toes. Contract the chest as knees come up. Contract the belly as you push your tailbone towards the ceiling. Inhaling, right leg comes forward into a lunge. Belly, chest, neck. Exhale, ground front foot. Drop back knee. Inhaling into your crescent. Expand belly. Expand the chest. Engage the neck as the hands come up. Exhaling back into your lunge. Hands on either side of the feet. Inhaling into your pyramid. Back knee comes up. Front leg straightens. Engage the neck. Exhaling back into downward dog. Inhaling, left leg comes forward into a lunge. Exhale, ground the front foot. Drop the back knee. Inhaling into crescent. Exhaling back into your lunge. Inhaling into pyramid, back knee comes up, front knee straightens. Engage the neck as you lengthen spine, chin to chest. Exhaling back into downward dog. Inhale into plank. Exhale, drop your knees and sit back in child's pose. Inhale, head and hands come up. Thunderbolt pose. Exhale, back to child's pose. Inhale, head moves forward. Striking cobra. Exhale, chin and chest to the ground, tailbone lifted. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward into a lunge. Exhale, ground, front foot, drop back knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, back into your lunge. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, left leg forward into a lunge. Exhale, ground front foot. Drop back knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, back to lunge. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, drop your knees, sit back in child's pose. Inhale, thunderbolt. Exhale, back to child's. Inhale, head moves forward along the mat, striking cobra. Exhale, chin and chest to the ground, tailbone lifted. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg forward into your lunge. Exhale, ground front foot, drop back knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, back to your lunge. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, left leg forward into a lunge. Exhale, ground front foot, drop back knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, back to lunge. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, drop your knees, sit back in child's pose. For the last time, inhale, thunderbolt. Exhale, back to child's. Inhale, head moves forward, striking cobra. Exhale, chin and chest to the ground, tailbone lifted, Asian pose. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right leg lunge. Exhale, ground the front foot, drop the back knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, back to your lunge. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, left leg forward into a lunge. Exhale, ground the front foot, drop back knee. Inhale, crescent. Exhale, back to your lunge. Inhale, pyramid. Exhale, back to downward dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, drop your knees. Sit back in child's pose. And just breathe, taking a moment to relax. Inhale to slowly sit up. Okay, so we're now placing our bolsters at the center of our mat. And then all I want you to do is place your sitting bones directly on the bolster. So you're sitting, ideally you want your sitting bones sort of at the midpoint of the bolster. Okay, then I want you to bring your fingertips on the ground on either side of the bolster, even if it needs to be wider. Slowly widen your feet. Take a deep breath in, lengthen the spine. Exhale, push your heels into the mat. And then as you inhale, you can expand the belly as you lean back slightly. Take your hands with you. Expand the chest as you lean a little further back. And engage the neck. And if you can, bring your hands to rest on the ground behind you, flat palm. And then exhale, relax the neck, contract the chest, contract the belly. We're staying in this position. Now inhale, you're going to expand the belly, expand the chest, engage the neck, allow your head to drop back. And then exhale, relax the neck as your head comes up, contract the chest as you sit up a little taller, contract the belly. What you're going to feel is your shoulder blades are moving backwards. That's okay, we're using this to stretch out the fronts of our chest and between our shoulder blades. So once more, inhale, expand the belly, expand the chest, engage the neck. Just allow the head to drop back so it feels comfortable for you. Don't throw the head back, just slightly drop back. And then exhale, relax the neck as your head comes up, contract the chest, contract the belly. And what you're going to find is your shoulders are going to lean back a little more. Now once more, inhale, expand the belly. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. Hold for a moment. And then exhale, relax the neck as your head comes up. Contract the chest. Contract the belly. Shoulder blades are pulled quite far back now. I just want you to walk your hands back a little more if you need to make yourself more comfortable. And we're just going to stay here and breathe. Just natural breathing. As we allow the fronts of the chest, the fronts of the shoulders, as well as the tops of the arms to stretch out. Close your eyes and just allow your body to relax. If it feels more comfortable, allow the head to fall back and just relax. One more deep breath in. Exhale. If your head's fallen back, bring your head up. Contract your chest as you sit up. Contract your belly and then walk your hands forward. Okay, now placing your hands on the bolster. I just want you to roll forward. I'm just going to move my little further back so you can see me. So basically what you're doing now is you're removing the bolster and then you're bringing the bolster as close to your glutes as you can. Okay? Now take your feet hip distance apart. And now that we've stretched out the shoulders, all I want you to do is bring your elbows to the ground if you can on either side of the bolster. Now take a deep breath in, expand the belly, expand the chest, engage the neck and just allow, as you engage the neck, allow your head to drop down all the way to the ground, allowing the bolster to stretch out your lower back area. Now we're going to turn the palms upwards and then bring the hands up shoulder height. You can keep your knees out straight, or if you want a little more, just bend the knees. And then if you can, bring the feet together. Take a deep breath in. And exhale to relax. And then with your next inhalation, I want you to just allow your knees to drop to the ground. So your knees drop apart from each other. Close your eyes. And just relax. Deep breath in. And then exhale to relax. And then once more, deep breath in. And exhale to relax. Once more, deep breath in. And this time as you exhale, I want you to bring your knees together. And then lengthen your legs. Take your feet hip distance apart. Place your elbows on the bolster, palms are facing the ground. Pushing your elbows into the bolster. I want you to take a deep breath in, expand the belly. Expand the chest, engage the neck. And then exhale, relax the neck as your head comes up. Contract the chest as you sit up. And then contract the belly to come all the way up. Okay, so we're now going to turn our bolsters lengthwise. So once more, just ensure that the bolster is sitting at the center of your back. Okay, and this time hands on either side of your glutes, hands on either side of the hip bones, lengthen the spine. Feet are still hip distance apart. Take a deep breath in as you lengthen your spine. And then exhale, push your heels into the mat. And then inhale, expand the belly as you slowly bend the elbows backwards. Bring the elbows to the ground. Expand the chest as your hands slide forward. Engage the neck as you allow your head to come down. Now if you need to, if your bolster is not exactly center line, just take a moment to adjust so that you feel your entire spine supported by the bolster. The back of your head should actually drop just over the bolster. If that feels comfortable, leave your head there. If that is not comfortable for you, then all you do is lift your head up, move the bolster up a little higher, and then drop your head back so that the back of your head rests on the bolster. So this actually stretches the spine, but it doesn't give you a deep neck stretch. So you're not stretching out all the muscles at the front of the neck. If you keep your bolster lower down and head falls over the bolster, you're actually also stretching out the muscles at the front of your neck. So just go with what feels right for you today. The front of the neck is either relaxed or hyperextended. Now turn your palms upwards, bend both knees, bring your feet together and allow your knees to drop out. Just close your eyes and breathe. Now inhale, bring your hands shoulder height, arms outstretched. Gonna take a deep breath in, expand the belly, expand the chest, engage the neck, push the backs of your hands into the ground. And then as you exhale, relax the neck as you bring your hands up. Contract the chest as your hands come up a little higher, and then contract the belly to allow your palms to touch at the center of the chest, arms extended. Now inhale, expand the belly as your hands float out to the sides once more. Expand the chest. And as you expand the chest, try to reach your hands across to the opposite corners of the room. Engage the neck, allowing the backs of your hands to drop to the ground. Exhale, relax the neck as your hands come up. Contract the chest. You really use the contraction of the chest muscles to pull the arms together. Contract the belly, allowing the palms to touch. Inhale, expand the belly as the hands float out, like you're hugging a huge tree. Expand the chest, really extending the arms. Engage the neck as the backs of the hands drop to the ground. Exhale, relax the neck as the hands come up. Contract the chest. Contract the neck. Now keeping your hands touching, you're going to take a deep breath in, expand the belly as you move your hands up and over your head. Expand the chest. Engage the neck as you allow your thumbs to touch the ground above your head. And then exhale, relax the neck as your hands come up. Contract the chest. Contract the belly, fingertips facing the ceiling. Inhale, expand the belly as your hands drop above the head. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. And then exhale, relax the neck. Contract the chest. Contract the belly. Once more. Inhale, expand the belly. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. And then exhale, relax the neck. Contract the chest. Contract the belly. Deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands on either side of the hips. Lengthen the legs. Bring the feet hip distance apart. Firmly push your palms and your elbows into the ground. Inhale, expand the belly. Expand the chest. Engage the neck. And then as you exhale, relax the neck as your head comes up. Contract your chest as you start to sit up. Contract the belly as you come all the way up. Straight spine. Rotate your shoulders. Backwards. And then forwards. And then we're just going to move once more our bolsters horizontally. And then all I want you to do is bend your knees this time and place your sitting bones directly onto your bolster. It needs to be at the center of your mat because we are going to recline once more. Feet slightly apart. And then we're bringing our arms on the ground just behind. And then all we're going to do is, as we inhale, expand the belly as we start to walk our arms back. And if you can, bring your elbows to the ground. Just adjust your sitting bones. So your sitting bones are at the center of the bolster. And lengthen your legs. Lengthen the arms and allow your back to drop to the ground. Engage pelvic floor, engage lower abs. Now take your feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. Take your hands shoulder height, palms to the ground. Now bend the knees. Start with feet. If you can, move your feet so your feet are directly under your knees. And then take a deep breath in. Exhale. Once more, deep breath in. Exhale as you just allow the knees to drop outwards. Completely relaxed. Once more, deep breath in. And exhale to relax. With every exhalation, just allow your weight to drop to your hands, the tops of your shoulders, your glutes. Once more, deep breath in. And exhale, just allow your body to completely relax. Once more, deep breath in. And as you exhale, bring the knees together, keeping the feet out. So your knees fall in together, but the feet are still out. And then if you can, walk your feet out a little more, knees stay together. Close your eyes and just relax. If this feels really comfortable, then walk your feet out a little more, knees together, and you feel a deep stretch of the outer thigh muscles. Once more, deep breath in and exhale to relax. Inhale to open the knees out again. Feet are wide apart. Exhale to just push your weight into your palms. And then inhale, lengthen out the legs, keeping the feet as wide apart as you can. Now all you're going to do is turn your palms upwards. And then inhale, you're slowly going to take your hands up and out to the sides. And then imagine yourself making a huge X. If anybody were looking down at you from the ceiling, you'd be a huge letter X. I want you to try and make that X a little bigger by lengthening out your legs, pushing your heels away, and reaching your fingertips out to the opposite corners of the room. Lengthen out the entire body. Close your eyes and breathe. Just allow the feet to turn outwards slightly. And breathe. allowing your entire body to melt into the ground and the bolster. Once more, deep breath in. Exhale. Allowing your entire body to melt into the ground. Feel your upper back relax. Your hips and glutes relax. And muscles of your thighs relax. Once more, deep breath in and exhale. Now bend your knees, bring your feet together, reach your hands to the bolster, just move the bolster out to one side and allow your hips to drop to the ground. Just take a moment to allow the entire length of your back to make contact with the ground. Lengthen the legs. Take the feet hip distance apart, palms on the ground. Inhale, expand the belly. Expand the chest, engage the neck. And then as you exhale, relax the neck as your head comes up. Contract the chest. Contract the belly as you come all the way up. Okay, so we're now going to place the bolster on the upper 1/3 of our mat. What we're trying to do is we've stretched out the lower back, we've stretched out the length of the spine, we've stretched or we've worked the hips and the glutes. Now we're trying to work into the area between the shoulder blades. So all I want you to do is take a deep breath in and then exhale, push your heels to the ground, and then inhale, go into a gentle recline. And as you're going down, I want you to take a moment, stop, exhale, adjust the bolster so that the bolster sits in line with your shoulder blade. So that you place the bolster in line with your shoulder blades and you allow your head to drop to the ground. That should feel quite comfortable. Okay, just take a moment. Remember, you're inhaling to lean back, stop, just adjust the bolster so the bolster is under your sort of upper back. So if you think about it in line with the press, in line with your nipples, but on the back, that's where we need the bolster, or the center of the bolster. Inhale all the way down. And then I want you to take your hands up above your head, palms facing each other, and then up above the head. And all you're going to do is take a deep breath and expand the belly, expand the chest, engage the neck, and then as you exhale, relax the neck as your hands come up. Contract the chest, contract the belly as you allow your hands to drop down on either side of the hips. And then inhale, expand the belly as your hands come up. Expand the chest, engage the neck, allow the hands to drop, or thumbs to drop on the ground. Remember your palms are facing each other, palms are facing center line. Exhale, relax the neck, contract the chest, contract the belly. Once more, inhale, expand the belly, expand the chest, engage the neck. Exhale, relax the neck, contract the chest, contract the belly, hands fall on either side of the hips, and I want you to turn the palms forward so the palms make contact with the ground on either side of the hips. And then if you can, just allow your head to drop back a little more, so for a moment we just stretch out the front of the neck. This is the modified fish pose that's supported. And then exhale, relax the neck as your head comes up. Contract your chest as you start to sit up. And then contract the belly as you come all the way up. Okay. So now once more, we're moving the bolster to the center of the mat. And then this time, what we're doing is we're bringing the right hip onto the bolster, knees are slightly bent. right hip on the bolster. Then you're bringing your right elbow directly under your right shoulder. And then what we're going to try and do is adjust so that our right elbow, shoulder, hip, and knees are in one straight line. And then we straighten out the top leg, the left leg. Bring the left hand, so firmly push the left heel into the ground, and then push the left hand into the ground. And then turn your right hand. So now your right hand, elbow, shoulder, hip, and knee in one straight line. Left hand is still on the ground supporting you. And then if you can, extend your right hand as you come all the way down. What you're going to feel is a deep stretch of your left hip. Now if you want a little more, all you're going to do is take your left foot a little further back. You can keep it slightly forward if you want, or take it a little further back depending on how deep you want to stretch. So we're stretching the front of the left hip, the sides. Close your eyes and breathe. Just 2 more breaths. Push left hand firmly into the ground. Bring the left foot slightly forward so you can push your left heel to the ground. Inhale as you walk the right elbow backwards, right palm to the ground, and allow yourself to come upward and roll off the bolster. So now we're going to do exactly the same thing on the other side. To make this easier so that I don't have to adjust the cameras, I'm actually going to change direction. So this time, knees are bent and you're placing left hip on the bolster. Okay, so your knees are slightly bent. You're placing the left hip on the bolster. Then you're bringing left elbow directly under left shoulder. So now elbow, shoulder are in one straight line. You're going to just adjust the hip so that the left hip, elbow and shoulder are in a straight line. And then you're going to move the left knee back so that we've now got knee, hip, shoulder and elbow in one straight line. Then you're going to straighten the top leg. Bring your right hand or right fingertips, depending on how long your arms are, to support you. Then you're going to turn your left arm upwards. So now hand, elbow, shoulder are in one straight line. And then you're going to walk the left hand upwards and allow the hip to come to the ground. Now close your eyes. You can rest your head on your left upper arm. Once more, you're going to feel a deep stretch on the front of the right hip. If you want a little more, take the right hip a little further back. And breathe. Just work with what feels comfortable to you today. That's a deep enough stretch. The further you take your foot back, the deeper you work into the hip flexors, the psoas. Close your eyes and breathe. Just 2 more breaths. If you've got your right leg back. Inhale, bring your right leg forward so you can push your right heel to the ground. Push your weight into your right palm. And then inhale, walk left hand back so it's left elbows directly on the shoulder. And then you can roll off, bolster. Okay, so we're just going to get ready to go into our relaxation as we've done last week. What we're going to do is move our bolsters so that our bolsters are directly under our knees. Knees are slightly wider than hip distance apart. Now if you want to, you can turn off your lights and then take a moment to sit down, knees on bolsters, feet slightly wider than hip distance apart. And all you're going to do is inhale to go all the way to your recline. Allow the feet to relax by turning outwards. Take your hands a little wider than hip distance apart. Rotate your shoulders back and down. Inhale, just raise your head off the ground. Lengthen the neck by moving the crown of the head away. And then exhale, just allow the back of the head to drop into the mat. Take a deep breath in. And exhale to relax. Once more, deep breath in. And exhale to completely relax. And once more, deep breath in. Giving yourself permission to relax for the next 10 minutes. Deep breath in. As you exhale, allow your eyes to close if they're not already closed. Begin to practice the synchronized muscle relaxation. All that means is I'm going to call out a particular part of the body. And when I call out a particular body area, I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax that particular part of your body. We're starting with both feet. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax all the muscles, tendons, and ligaments of the feet. And as the feet relax, your heels drop a little deeper into the mat. We're moving on to both calves, from the ankle all the way up to the knee. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax the muscles of your calves and shins. And as these muscles relax, your feet just turn a little further outwards. We're moving on to the muscles of the thighs. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax the muscles of the thighs, front and back. And as the muscles of the thighs relax, your knees just sink a little deeper into the bolster. We're moving on to the muscles of the glutes. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax the muscles of the glutes, allowing them to drop into the mat. And as the muscles of the glutes relax, the front of your hips relax as well. We're moving on to the muscles of the back, from the base of the spine all the way up to the tops of the shoulders. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax the muscles of the back from the tops of the shoulders all the way down to the base of the spine. And as those muscles relax, the shoulders sink a little deeper into the mat. We're moving on to the hands. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax all the muscles, tendons and ligaments of the hands. And as the hands relax, the backs of your palms sink a little deeper into the mat. We're moving on to the forearms. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax the muscles of the forearms, allowing the backs of the forearms to sink into your mat. We're moving on to the upper arms. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax the muscles of the upper arms, allowing the outsides of the upper arms to melt into the mat. We're moving on to the shoulders. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow the muscles of the shoulders to completely relax as the tops of the shoulders sink into your mat. We're moving on to the muscles of the neck. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax the muscles of the neck, front and back. We're moving on to the muscles of the face. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, allow all the muscles of the face, cheeks, lips, chin, forehead to completely relax. And now we're moving on to more specific muscles of the face. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax all the muscles around the lips. And as those muscles relax, your lips open slightly. And now moving on to the muscles of the cheeks. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax the muscles of your cheeks. We're moving on to all the muscles that control the eyelids. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax all the muscles around the eyes. And as those muscles relax, your eyelids just drop a little lower. We're moving on to the muscles of the forehead. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax all the muscles of the forehead. We're moving on to the top of the head. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, completely relax the muscles at the top of the head and the entire scalp. Now we're moving on to the muscles at the back of the head. Deep breath in. And as you breathe out, relax all the muscles of the head and scalp. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, relax the entire body. Allow the muscles of the entire body to sink into your mat. Once more, deep breath in. And as you exhale, just allow yourself to drop completely into your mat. And as you lay on your mat, with every inhalation and exhalation, you sink deeper and deeper into relaxation. With your next inhalation, slowly start to rotate your wrists and your ankles, bringing sensation back into your body. Inhale, rotate your shoulders forward and up. Exhale, take your shoulders back and down. And then change direction. Inhale, back and up. Exhale, forward and down. Take a deep breath in. And exhale as you turn your head to the right. Chin to right shoulder. Inhale, bring your head back to center. Exhale, turn your head to the left. Chin to left shoulder. Inhale, back to center. And just take a few moments as you inhale and exhale, turning your head from side to side. Slow and controlled. As you bring balance to both hemispheres of the brain. With the next inhalation, bend your knees. If you can, just reach out, keeping your eyes closed, pull the bolster out and to the side of your mat. And once more, deep breath in. And then as you exhale, allow your knees to drop to the right. And then turn your entire body to the right. Take a few moments to relax on the right side of your body. Keeping your eyes closed, and whenever you're comfortable, push yourself up into a comfortable, cross-legged, seated posture. Place your hands on your knees. Turn your palms upwards. Take a deep breath in, expand the belly, expand the chest, engage the neck. Exhale, relax the neck, contract the chest, contract the belly. We're going to do that once more. Inhale, expand the belly, expand the chest, engage the neck. This time we're going to extend a little further by taking your chin up towards the ceiling, stretching out the front of the neck. And then exhale, relax the neck as you bring your chin to your chest, contract the chest. Contract the belly to deepen the curve of your back and stretch out the back of the neck. And then inhale, slowly bring your head up to neutral. Exhale to relax. And inhale to slowly open your eyes.